All right, this is Dark Reflections, written and directed by me. A harshly bright spotlight shines on a solitary man, bound to a cold silver stool, his breath fogging the air each exhale. Around him, the walls, ceiling, and floor are cement. Time lapse. Several hours in darkness, an insufferable drop of water panging on metal at random intervals. A faint hum of electricity heard through a vent as a piece of equipment cycles off and on every hour or so. HVAC for the building above. Each drop, each cycle, his only sense of time. The spotlight turns off, no fade, no click to indicate the end of the time lapse and that he was trapped in total darkness for the duration. Footsteps heard echoing through a metallic door. The lock unlatches, then a loud metallic clang echoes as the door opens and shines blindingly bright white light onto the exhausted Kai and his stool. A shadowy, short-statured figure casts a large shadow and sparkles as it emerges through the door with the sound of boot heels impacting on cement. The door slams shut. The door slams and shuts out all light. Luna. Been a long night? Kai speaks flat without emotion. If it's been a minute, it's been a year. Okay. Why are you here? Not by choice. Can I leave? No. Your choices have consequences. That's why you're here. Anything else? You are following me. Yes. Why? I couldn't help myself. You do have a certain allure. Not that I can see it now, but forever I'll remember the way with which you sparkle in the summer sun. You're stalking me? Don't say it like that. I was gathering information about the girl who radiates. I observe and can make a thoughtful gesture. Is that so cruel? So that's it? You think I'm pretty and this is your form of courtship? This is not typically how I court a woman, no. Although I'm not opposed to handcuffs in the dark once we know each other a little better. Cute. How would you know? Okay, Cupid. What information did you gather about me? You first. I assume with all that time, you've looked me up. Again, cute. Tell me what you know. I know you make me feel light of heart. Even in this dark, you're a sweet siren. Sing your soliloquy for me. Oh, fuck is this guy? I'm really more of a dancer. Really now? Care for a demonstration? 1, 2, 3, 4 steps are heard. 5, 6, 7, 8. She slides, spins, and twirls. Beads ringing in her hair, sequins jingling. She stops and takes a low bow in silence and in darkness. Wow, you truly are a dancer. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Quid pro quo? I've told you everything. Half-truths, if that much. Your statements are closer to icebergs with much hidden. Don't freeze up on me now. Out of Little Limerick's Lover Boy. A limerick has 5 lines. Thanks. Ow. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, and where is that? Quid pro quo. You made me feel something? You made me feel? Then I made you feel something so intense. You had to make me feel it physically. Thanks for that, too. Thank me with honesty. What were your plans for this grand gesture? I haven't had much time to think about it. No? How long have you had? How long have I been here? At least a minute, but no more than a year. Now who's the cute one? Oh, it wasn't until now? Fishing for compliments is beneath you. How would you know? I understand a lot about you. Your wit is clear and you dance with such grace. Oh, is that all? I told you, fishing... I don't want more flattery. Thanks. Then what do you want? If that's all you wanted to do, can you uncuff me now? Fuck. God. At least, mix it up, please. Hit the other side. Luna places 90 seconds pass in silence. No fidgets, no shifts, no footsteps. Luna places her hand on his face and he jumps, rattling his cuffs loudly. Oh, don't whine. You're fine. I just like a little warm. You've earned each strike. You've been following me for weeks. You've had plenty of time to think of a grand gesture. No more lie. No more games. Got it? Kai nods in her hand. I'd like to hear you say it so I know you're not just rubbing your face in my hand. Okay. No more games. Luna steps back and plainly states, then speak, lover boy. You do have an allure. Please don't hit me. I need you to know that part was true. Okay. You're very mysterious. People take interest in mysteries. People who? Me, for one. I said no more games. Right. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Part of who I am is remaining anonymous. When it comes to my work, I never overindulge information, giving or receiving. Go on. I was contracted to gain access to your party. When? A few days ago? Maybe a week? Okay, how do I remember your face? Your blue eyes. I've seen you many times before this past week. Kai shifts uncomfortably in his chains and groans. Something wrong? I thought I was better at blending in. You're good at blending, but I'm better at seeing. That was for another job. How can I gain access to a party nobody knows about? Be worthy of invitation? Yeah, well, becoming that important might take more time than I'll have in 3 lives. How else can I get an invite? An elaborate ploy to get captured than feign romance? My attraction is anything but false or feigned. Save it. I will not be sunk by your glacial truths. Tell me about this other job. It was a strange one. Normally a bounty won't be up for more than a few months, even when it can't be completed. Okay, and yours was up for years. Years? You are very mysterious. I didn't know about you until like some weeks ago. I expected you to be wearing a golden fleece if I ever found you. A golden fleece? Like the Greeks. It's like the Holy Grail. I assume you've seen Monty Python. Whatever. Anyway, the point is, I'm here now. Yes, you've caught me twice. I won't try any more tricks. If I told you I was a liar, would you believe me? Yeah, I would. Luna circles him. Right. Why do you need to come to one of my parties? I don't know yet. I just found out who you are. For all I know, that could have been the end of it. But I had a feeling there would be more. More what? Jobs about me? Yeah, the job to find you had been listed when I first began working for the agency. Everyone had spent some time working on finding you. And I mean that. Everyone. Being discreet comes with the territory. I'm glad I'm not an easy target. You are not. I learned everything a person can learn from afar. Your habits, your methods. I didn't expect you to hit me, but given the circumstances, I understand. I've loved you for years, from before I ever saw you. This interrogation has cemented it. You are quite the adversary. However, I expect that I'll not be the only agent attempting to access your event. The change on the bounty board will ignite interest in you like never before, and I think you could use my help. Given the circumstances, I think you could use my help, much more immediately too. Kai stands up and walks towards Luna, his bare feet slapping on cement. The conversation hushes to a whisper. I'm not as helpless as you might think. I see that now. Can you? How? Are you always so charming? Never. You must bring it out. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Lead the way. Boot heels and bare feet impact on the cement towards the door. Cement floor towards the door. It opens, light floods in, and they exit one after another.